The reality for Oklahoma's many nonprofits: as the economy goes, so go their fundraising efforts. How have these organizations fared during an unwanted, unexpected, and unprecedented pandemic? ONR Steve Shaw has our report.
This is right now, you're looking at about 48 girls' backpacks that are not complete yet. 48 boys' backpacks over here.
Dustin Fisher runs the Operation Christmas Train Set Foundation in Oklahoma City.
We have hats that were homemade by a senior group in Edmond.
Last year, Operation Christmas Train Set provided complete Christmases for nearly 800 kids. These backpacks each contain $55 worth of things kids love.
Rice Krispie treats. And let's see what else. There's a doll, Barbie doll. There's a ruler.
Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, Fisher fears this year he'll only have the means to provide for maybe 200 kids.
Last year, as you can see, the room is not as full as what it normally is. By now, we would have wall-to-wall toys and gifts and everything, and we're down to about 30% of what we normally can give away.
Operation Christmas Train Set also helps families who've been victimized by crime.
I understand somebody likes boots.
I love boots.
And there's also a matching outfit to go with it. Looky there.
A few weeks before Christmas in 2017, Operation Christmas Train Set came to the aid of Bryce Brown and his fiancée Christy after their home was burglarized and ransacked. $3,000 for Christmas presents, their wedding, and honeymoon was stolen.
Folks, I'm going to tell you now, Dustin is a saint. If there ever was one, I'm telling you, he is one. He's got a heart of gold.
Statewide, COVID-19 has shredded the budgets of many nonprofits. In April, Oklahoma City's Pivot, a turning point for youth, first delayed and then canceled their annual major fundraising event.
And it just continues to stick around, and now we know it. I mean, some reports say that it'll last into fall, winter of next year, of 2021. So really having to understand what we need to do differently so that we can still connect first and foremost with the young people that we serve, but also the donors, the volunteers, the people that support us on a regular basis.
Over in Tulsa, the pandemic forced the Salvation Army to close all 5 of their Boys and Girls Clubs for more than a month. They lost $300,000 in program revenue, but Major Mark Harwell says $600,000 in federal CARES grant money will help through the end of the year.
They'll help provide ongoing programming for youth, helping with virtual learning, but they'll also provide some neat wraparound services as well that are new for us. There'll now be professional mental health support as well in those clubs.
A huge financial gift from Oklahoma City's Giving Hope Foundation has allowed the Salvation Army of Central Oklahoma to operate almost at normal levels.
A lot of our senior center activity, our Boys and Girls Club have been altered by this, but we're doing food and shelter and other services every day, providing financial assistance to people. And now, since the school year started, we've been able to become one of the community hope centers.
The Salvation Army is one of 56 local agencies Central Oklahoma's United Way helps fund.
And they are creative and they adapt and they're doing the very best they can, but it is a very challenging year, especially as it relates to donations and revenue coming in.
The local United Way raised $17.5 million last year. This year's fundraising campaign has just begun.
If you are fortunate right now and you have a job, to please help those that do not.
Which brings us back to Dustin Fisher and Operation Christmas Train Set.
Dollar Tree and Five Below have been our friends because we've been able to purchase stuff with the money we've getting and make our money go further.
Fisher says he's doing all of this year on about 10% of the corporate help he normally gets. He wasn't eligible for any CARES Act funds.
I know that this stuff is very important to families that have to watch every dollar right now. and the need from what I'm getting on the way of applications is 20 times what I can do this year.
Hoping for a Christmas miracle. Steve Shaw, the Oklahoma News Report.